Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. K is here. Listen, I'm going to give you a little piano lesson, and we're going to go over the notes, and then I'm going to give you a couple of piano exercises for you to get your fingers moving. And then the next lesson, we're going to work on some songs and things like that. We're going to work on some chords. But for this one, we're just going to work on just a 5 note going up and down the scale, but I'm going to give you a little piano exercise. So we're going to actually start towards the middle of the keyboard, and you find C. Now remember, hey diddle diddle, D is in the middle. All right, there's our D. Between the two black keys over here is D. Between another two black keys is D. So if you guys remember, D is hey diddle diddle, D is in the middle. So if that's D, the note to the left of D is C. So we got C, D, E, F, and G. I'm trying to look at my camera, so I'm like off on the notes just a little bit, but you get the idea. So remember, we're going to put our hand, we're going to curve our wrist a little bit, and we're going to put our hand right over the notes. And remember, we're going to play that 5-note scale. C. All right. So that's the first thing that you're going to work on. Now with the left hand, you're going to go down to 1C. So this is the C we were just on. We're going to go down to the C here. We're going to put our pinky and we're going to work on. All right, so then we put our left hand there and we put our right hand over here, and we're going to play both at the same time. So it's going to sound like this. All right, there we go. I turned it around, and now we're going to put our left hand pinky on that C. We're going to put our right hand thumb on C. And that's a little bit of a tricky thing to do. So if you remember, we've done this in the past before. Let me get into the camera for a little bit. So we have done this in the past, and it's tricky because you need to play C's with your pinky of your left hand and your thumb with the right hand, and then D's, and then E's meet up in the middle finger, then F, G, and then so we're going to play both. I'm going to play both. All right, you ready? So we're going to play this together. We're going to first do the right hand. One, you're going to play together. Play in time. 1, 2, with the beat, go. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Let's do it again. 1, 2, right hand, go. All right, now we're going to do the same with our left hand. All right, let's play together. Left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. D, E, F, thumb. Back to your pinky for C. Let's do it one more time together. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now we're going to try to do both hands together. And I really want to challenge you to give this a try. Don't give up. You have to go slow. So you start on, I always think of it, I'm going to start on the left side, my pinky and my thumb, right? It's this side, pinky and thumb. So I'm going to start together and I'm going to work this way and then I'm going to work this way back. So that's the way my brain works. I work in direction instead of thinking about notes. Because if I think about notes, then I'm going to be like, oh, if this is C, then this has got to be C. And that's not the case. This left hand is G, right hand C. So that we don't want to do. We don't want to play counter melody. We want to play unison melody. Here we go. So we're going to play and go really slow. 1, 2, ready, go. So we got C's, 2, 3, 4, D's, 2, middle fingers together for E's, go, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, G's, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, middle fingers together, 2, 3, index and ring finger, and then we're going to end up with our right hand thumb and our left hand pinky. So once you practice that a little bit, and you have to practice that over and over. 1, 2, together, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. All right. All right, now we're going to try one last thing. This is a really cool and fun exercise, and it is not that difficult to do. It's based on what we just did, but we're going to actually do just one slight change to it, and you'll see how that will help the scale move all the way up the keyboard. All right, just so you know, I am going to be getting some kind of gooseneck, so I don't have to hold the camera with my left hand while my right hand's playing. So I ordered it on Amazon, so I'm just waiting for it to come in. All right, so we're going to start on C, but instead of playing D, we're going to skip a note. And then we're going to play the next 4. So watch what we're going to do. C, E. One more time. C. Now, watch what we're going to do. On the way down, we're going to come down 5 in a row. So on the way up, we skip the second note. We skip the second note of the scale. So we're going to start on C. Now back down and end on the note that we skipped. One more time. Then you skip the next note since you're on the second note. And then you skip the next one. Always coming back to the note that you skipped on, but then you skip. And we end up on C again. So it's a really cool way to get your hand to climb up and down the keyboard. So remember, we're skipping the second note. So we're actually going to play C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, and then we come back to the D. So here we go. And we end on a C. And it's a really cool exercise because it helps you just climb up the keyboard. And when you get really good at it, So those are the things that I want you to work on. Getting that skipping exercise, getting the 5-finger exercise first with the right hand, then doing it with the left hand, then doing both together is the third step, and then the last little exercise is skipping the second note, starting on C, C, E, G, A, then down 5 in a row, skipping, and that is just a cool little practice thing that you can do. I want to see how fast you can get that. So that's it, you guys. So again, we're going to do the 3 activities, the 3 different things of the scale. Starting on C and with the right hand. Starting on C with the left hand, down 1 octave, down 1 note, 1 C note. All right, so that's step 1, is playing the scale with both hands. Now putting the 2 together. That's the next thing I want you to do. And then the last thing that I want you to do is that skipping scale where you're going to skip the second note. It's fun to play. It's not really difficult to play. There you are. But it's a challenge. So I want you to challenge yourself and give it a try. All right? Next week, we'll add in some chords and